Okay, so we're going to create a histogram. We're going to do it two separate ways so you can choose which one you want to do. What I've done down the bottom is added a new sheet here and I've just pasted in the female data. Now I'm just going to right click on this and rename it. I'm going to call it histogram just so I know. Now it's down the bottom. I did the same with my stem and leaf plot. So if we go into histogram, what you can do, there's two ways. The first way is going to be creating your own frequency table, and then from there you can draw it if you want to hand draw it and then just stick it in, or we'll do it on Excel. So I'm just going to control paste. Of course it doesn't work. Just kidding. Okay, I'm going to go through it and just do it all myself. So 21, and we're just going to go centimeters to 22, 22 to centimeters to 23, 23 centimeters till 24, 24 centimeters to 25, 25 to 26, sending my OCD that they're not all spaced the same, but we do not have the luxury of time. You can change yours those, please, because it looks ridiculous. 28. I'm going to go all the way up to whatever my boys one is, so they look similar, so they're on the same, what's the word I'm looking for? Like on the same interval, sort of. Is that the word I'm looking for? Scale. So they're on the same scale. So 28 through to 29, and I will need 29 to 30, unfortunately. Then you will just, so if you want to make these any bigger as well, just pull these out. I don't know if you know that. So if I wanted to make this bigger, I would just like pull it out so it fits in there, and then like pull that one down so it didn't look so silly. Then if you want to make this a table, you can click up here and click all borders, and then you've got a table looking one. So let's go frequency. So this is going to be my 21, including 21, but less than 22. So I've got one of them. I've got 4 of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of these ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those ones. 25 to 1 of those ones. And 2 of these ones, and then 0, 0, 0 of those ones there. Now from there you can draw your own on a piece of paper, or get rid of that, don't use it all. Click on these ones here. This is just if you're going to use the histogram on Excel. You're going to highlight your data, click insert, click this one here because that's our histogram, and there. Now this is a shocking looking histogram. You're going to add your chart element. So I want let's just go quick layout. I want the layer at the bottom. Where's my titles? There they are. Data labeled, no. Legend, no. Axes titles, that's what I wanted. I want this, and I also want one on the bottom as well. Okay, so I can label them in a second. I'm going to right click this and format my axes. Now, I want the bin width to be 1. Press enter, and now it shuffles it over to look a bit more like a histogram than it did before. But if you notice, your first one has got 5 in it. It includes 21.5, but it's also including 22.5, and I don't want that, because then in the next one it doesn't include 22.5, but it does include 23.5, and it's just like it's not consistent. So what I'm going to do is create an underflow bin, and I'm going to create this underflow bin to be 22. Now, the reason I'm doing this, it's shuffled them all around now and it's changed them. So less than 22 is in my first one, or equal to. Less than or equal to. So I've got my 21.5, a 22, a 22, and a 22. So there should be 4 in there, which there is. Good. And now in this one here, there is the 22.5 and the 23 in there. So this time it's including the top boundary, but not the bottom boundary, which is what we want. Then you just give it a nice little title. You can change the color of it because blue's boring. Let's give it a sure. Ugh, that green is disgusting, but you know what I mean. Like, you don't have to. I wonder if there's a pink one. Because this is obviously the most important thing to do. Maybe I want this yellow. No, let's go back to green. Yeah. Give it a title. So it's female foot lengths. I'm glad it's doing everything I asked for. Oh, look at those spelling errors. Female foot lengths. Don't forget to give your bottom one a title. So this is our foot length in centimeters, and then this on the side is your frequency. Can't see what I'm spelling. Frequency. And there we go. Then I would just copy that over. Ugh, this title is giving me absolute hives. Excel is not working for me today at all. Whatever, you can fix it yourself. I just hate it. There we go. Much better. Save that, put it in your thing, and then talk about the distribution. You can also make it smaller. Like if you don't want 1, you can just change it again. Let's see if we can change it. So maybe if we make it 1.5. If you want it to look like that. Is that nice? So 3 in that one. 23.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that one doesn't look bad actually either. Up to you though. I changed that to 1.5 if you want that one better. And then you do the exact same thing for the males, and then you can compare them. I would state something about it first, and then after I've stated something about it by itself, I would do the male one, state something about it, and then do a comparison. So don't forget to always compare them. Yeah, so save that and you'll be done.